this is a big dream right here. This is the idea of every child that attends school in the Rockford Public Schools having his or her college education paid for. This is a bold idea, and there are some communities that have taken that on. But the reason we need to take this on is a pretty selfish one. If you look at this chart here, you can see there are 25% demand for bachelor's degree jobs in our community, and we have less than 20% of the people in our community that have a bachelor's degree. We've got to close that gap. Doesn't mean everybody needs a bachelor's degree, but we certainly have some work to do there. We also, Janice Fadden, with her remarks at RADAC last week, pointed out that the most recent study points out that 25 to 44-year-old students or adults we don't have enough of them, and they don't have enough educational attainment level. So we have a real incentive to have more people have an education in this community. Moving forward, we can follow models like Kalamazoo, Michigan. Kalamazoo, Michigan took this challenge on, and they had a group of wealthy benefactors, some anonymous billionaires, who basically said, every child in our community, if they can qualify for college, is going to have an opportunity to go to college. And a number of communities have followed suit. Now, they haven't maybe found the same level of support, but even in Peoria right now, through a really powerful corporate partnership, community college is free for all students. So there are a number of models out there that we can follow right away. So what we're talking about really here is Rockford having a location-based scholarship. The idea that it's a competitive advantage for a family to buy a house in Rockford and for a child to live in Rockford. Because far too often people see that as a disadvantage. But what a powerful impact it would have in terms of student goals and objectives, and in terms of what it would do to property values if, by the virtue of living in Rockford and sending your child to the public schools, you knew that college was paid for. I'm pretty confident we'd have an easier time selling houses. And I'm pretty sure that our students would have a very different outlook on what their futures held for them. Now, I know it's a big dream, I know it's bold, and I know we probably aren't going to find any billionaires to do this. But what I can share with you is there are a lot of great organizations like the Community Foundation that are providing all kinds of scholarships already. And there are also some specific groups that maybe don't have the financial resources put together, like our Rockford Promise group. Rockford Promise is a group that doesn't have the millions behind them, but what they do have is a group of hardworking people that are making sure every child in our district tries to fill out their financial aid form for college, because there's all kinds of money that's wasted right now because students don't fill out their financial aid form in a timely manner. So I applaud the work of our Rockford Promise group. Another organization I want to applaud is Rockford College, and soon to be Rockford University. When Dr. Willis talked to Dr. Head about the possibility of college for all, he was one of the first people in line to offer over $2 million in scholarships for our students. What a powerful partner to have in a very important endeavor. So thank you, Dr. Head and Rockford College. I also want to highlight Rock Valley College. We have two very important partnerships that are moving towards these ends as well. We have our Engineering Running Start program, where 13 students have already started down the pathway of getting an engineering degree while they're still in high school. We also have Rock Valley working diligently with our community to create a career college for students that are anxious to get high-quality career training and career certification while they are still in high school. And I'm confident with Dr. Becker and his team, that vision will become a reality very soon. We look forward to working with them. And finally, CNC machine. We have an outstanding partnership going, because not every student is going to go to college right now. And I wanted to share this example of something that can happen if we put our heads together. I heard really quickly when I got on the job here that there were over 200 high-skilled jobs that were going unfilled every year. And so we had an opportunity to work with the Century Club, who donated over $30,000 for this project, Rock Valley College, and Dave Morgan and his group at TechWorks. And we put together a 120-hour training program for 9 seniors from the Rockford Public Schools last year. And 6 of those 9 seniors are already employed and working in high-skill, high-paying jobs right now. So I applaud the work of those folks.